And perseverance paid off for him. I was astonished to read this is their first European opponent they've had since the World Cup final against France at the end of 2022 as well. And it's Goodmanson who takes it. And it's a throw this time. And then Gretarsson Celso's delivery, a tasty one, dealt with. And as far as Lopez, he had to fight and claw and make things ugly to get their way through the knockout rounds of that tournament.
Beating for this team in this World Cup, that sort of situation in which you have that moment of magic for Lionel Messi, but how much magic will we see?
Yeah,
1-0.
Almost infamous upsets of all time. Of course, Argentina also lost the first game last time out.
That they get past Uruguay. There's a potential that if the United States finish second in their group,
had an injury-racked campaign, but is fit at the right time. Here's an opportunity for Simeone, and here he is getting his first touch and getting involved immediately and setting it up. And the little clip goes just wide from Lautaro, but is it a penalty? The referee has pointed to the spot.
Goal somewhat out of control, thinking that Lionel Messi scoring a goal.
Things up for Lautaro Martinez to win the penalty, and now Messi trying to take advantage against Iceland.
Outstretched from Olafsson on Lautaro Martinez.
Ironically, just like he couldn't do against them at the World Cup.
So then decides to go with a little bit more power. Olafsson full stretch, can't quite get there. Good, because the last thing I would want is to put him out there, assuming of course that Lionel Messi is on the field. Oh, good Lord.
Yeah. Cheap giveaway. Can Argentina there?
And Messi walking around the field, you're gonna need guys like Rodrigo de Paul to be at their best in order to regain possession. And then as we project what wide at the level of Angel Di Maria, they'll miss him in this World Cup.
Yeah. He's the one. Well, I'll come back to that question because the offside flag has stayed down for now, and a chance on the rampage to make it 4. Messi denied by an outstretched. The crowd.
Not helping the situation.
And here's Messi trying to get back to business. Business of directing traffic. De Paul. There's the Iceland corner whipped in. Shot on. Martinez. Pivoting back to Hiai. Right back in comes the incredible 2-2 draw now. The threat is provided by Argentina on the break.
Now they get themselves out of position. Nico Paz takes a good first step forward. Now he's going to find Lautaro Martinez.
I've seen that much of him so far, but it's careless. It's Oscarson who's picked it up, and a chance. Didn't quite. Picked off by Goodmanson for Iceland. You knew I was going to mention this, didn't you? They beat Bolivia 1-0 in the build-up to the '94 World Cup. Bolivia's only appearance as Messi threatens to break through.
That's a category we want to be in.
Here's the shot that's on. Ooh, and that long diagonal ball right on the money for Simeone, who slips it through. Opportunity perhaps for Lautaro.
Tries to run in behind, seems to step on Magnusson, which then frees up Lautaro Martinez. He makes the correct decision, puts it on.
That's two really big misses we've seen at that end of the field. Good looking free kick. Well, I'll come back to that question because the offside flag has stayed down for now, and a chance on the rampage to make it 4. adventurous ball and a perfect one from Enzo Fernandez. Releasing De Paul. We're familiar with this part of the world. 3 years. Displayed by the Argentina midfield. McAllister was man on the receiving end. He releases his man. Oh, and back off the post again.
Good combination play from Argentina and Lautaro Martinez, who barely stays in a non-side position, being kept on by Magnussen. Opens up his body.
Needs an outlet. One arriving. I see Argentina just trying to ease their way through the final minutes of preparation here before the World Cup gets underway in earnest in a week's time. Here's Messi sliding it through again, surely! And
the initial option was to find Lautaro Martinez. Sometimes you get sweaty, and
the flag did come up in delayed fashion, which we all love so much.
Now, these are the sort of things that you have to be in the second half, in the early part of the second half.
Yeah. Which would be really something, wouldn't it, for the 22-year-old to almost come out of nowhere.